Breaking news, confirmation that an Israeli soldier has been killed in a drive-by shooting in the West Bank near the settlement of Shavei Shomron. The IDF confirming the fatal attack just a short while ago. Emergency teams saying the Israeli soldier had been shot and wounded on Tuesday afternoon. He was then rushed to hospital. The attackers fled the scene. For the latest updates, we bring in correspondent Pierre Stekelbach. She's near the Shuafat refugee camp. Confirmation moments ago, Pierre, that the Israeli soldier shot near the settlement of Shavei Shomron in recent hours has died of his wounds. What more can you tell us right now?
Well, Benita, this soldier was shot dead while he was safeguarding a march of settlers. The settlers from Shavei Shomron were planning to walk towards Sebastia, and they also continued to do so after the attack. And he was one of the soldiers safeguarding that march when actually two assailants in a vehicle approached him and shot him dead using a Carlos submachine, 9mm Carlos submachine gun. After the attack, the Lion Den Brigade from Nablus claimed responsibility, and it is known that these Palestinian militias often use this kind of submachine guns. Now, this Lions Den Brigade was established by a Palestinian militant that was killed by Israeli forces only in September, Ibrahim Nabulsi. This militia is a mixture out of former members of other Palestinian militias, such as the Palestinian Islamic Jihad and also the Al-Aqsa Matar brigades. Now, this is sort of a new militia that is conjoined forces of former other Palestinian militias, and today's attack comes amid an uptick in violent attacks of Palestinians in the West Bank that we've seen in recent weeks and months since the Israeli forces started the operation Breaking the Wave in spring. Israeli forces are conducting raids almost nightly in several Palestinian cities and villages. This operation Breaking the Wave comes after a series of Palestinian attacks that left 19 Israelis dead. Since then, also during clashes between Palestinians and the Israeli army, more than 100 Palestinians died only this year. So we're quite at a heated atmosphere, also at a very sensitive point in time in the Jewish year, in the Jewish calendar, as we're also now going through the period of the high holidays. Sukkot has only began 2 days ago, and you can really feel that the atmosphere in Jerusalem, in East Jerusalem especially, and also in the West Bank, is quite tense right now.
And talking about this latest attack, this fatal shooting, give us an idea of the manhunt underway. You say there were two attackers. What more is known about the search underway right now?
Well, Israeli forces are conducting a search operation right now in the West Bank. They're, of course, looking for these two assailants. This comes also as a manhunt is underway right now here in the Shuafat refugee camp. This is where they expect the attacker from Saturday night's attack here at this checkpoint behind me to hide. Saturday night left also an Israeli soldier, Noah Lazar. She was 18 years old, dead right here behind me. I will clear the frame for you to see where we're at right now. This is the checkpoint where Saturday night's attack happened. It is leading to the Shuafat refugee camp. The manhunt is underway also since Saturday night here, and what local residents here describe is that the refugee camp where about 100,000 Palestinians live is sort of under siege because shops are closed, schools are closed as the Israeli forces are operating within the refugee camp. There have also been clashes, Palestinians trying to apprehend the Israeli operations inside the camp. Tear gas was shot from the Israeli side. We've also seen a vehicle with skunk water entering here and operating in this camp. And what we hear from residents is also that it is very, very hard. It is a very lengthy process to get out of the camp, as especially vehicles have checked very, very thoroughly, and it's taking them hours to get out of the camp. What people are telling us is that this is really taking a toll on them. But of course, the situation is not likely to calm down anytime soon as long as Israeli forces did not find the suspect, Audai Tamimi, 22 years old, that is suspected to have conducted a Saturday night's attack that left this soldier dead here at the checkpoint behind me.
We'll be coming back to you for updates on both those manhunts. Thank you, correspondent Pierre Stekelbach near the Shuafat refugee camp. Appreciate the update. More to come from Pierre in the coming hours as investigations continue.